And welcome to the season opener of Winston-Salem Wolves basketball here on Netcast Sports. Desmond Johnson joined by Brett Wiseman as we start the season premiere versus the High Point Lycans. 2-3 is your score. Missed by the Lycans, rebounded by the Wolves. And we got a shot clock issue going on here. Second year in the league, Brett, for the Winston-Salem Wolves. They first year of existence was in 2019. They made it all the way to the championship round where they lost to the defending champions, the Primetime Players.
Yeah, technically just their second year, but for sure, Des, this is the team that's got definite championship aspirations. I would certainly say, the squad where, you're talking about a team that's full of a lot of, ex-professional overseas kind of talent, as there's a layup there for the Lycans. Going to take a 5-2 lead, but this is a Wolves squad that, the team that knows how good they are and knows how good they can be.
They have a lot of returning guys back from the previous year's roster. And it feels like it's been long, well, it has been much longer than a year since the last time we had ECBL action. Some of the teams that already started playing this season. As a miss from number 2, Devin Hutchinson. The Wolves come back the other direction. Antonio Robinson from last season, back with the Wolves again, pitches it down inside. I think that hit the rim.
They're going to get a foul on 24 there in black. One thing early here to watch for the Wolves, Des, try to use their size here. Yeah, High Point's got a couple of big guys, but this is a Wolves team that's long, that's lanky. They don't have a whole lot of those smaller guards that you see a lot of in this league, especially. You see a lot of undersized guards, so to speak, but this is a Wolves team that's, one of the taller teams per capita in the ECBL.
And that foul was on Kennard Moore. That's his first. Quick pass inside to the open man, but stolen by High Point, and away we go.
So far from the Lycans, it's active.
Andre Jackson putting on the moves. Step back jumper. Ooh. Nice silky jumper.
Smooth.
Jackson on the board. He's got 5 already of the 7 for the Lycans. 7-2 is your score. 9:41 to go here in the first quarter.
Wolves got to get things going here offensively.
And that's a 3 from Deontay Adams. And that'll cut the lead to 7-5. Jackson again gets around the corner. Layup and 1. And he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
That was a strong take that time by Jackson.
So 9:22 to go here in the first quarter. Jackson has been explosive. If I'm not mistaken, last I checked, he was the leading scorer in ECBL, over 30 points per game. The Lions, however, only played 1 game so far. This is game 2 for them. But he's showing off the skills of being able to get to the cup. Speaking of getting to the cup, layup for the Wolves. Deontay Adams again, he's got 5.
Got to get things going here. Get the ball in his hands. He looks like the hot hand here early for Winston-Salem.
Drive to the basket. That's blocked, but a foul.
Another strong physical take right there. Lycans, mindset early offensively here. Go to the basket at will, and they're succeeding on it thus far.
Didn't see who that foul was called on. Did you see who that foul was called on there, Brett?
I could not quite make out the number.
So that basket's good for Hutchinson. Lots of roster movement here with the Wolves, and we'll catch up on some of that as we go through this game. Follow Winston-Salem Wolves on Twitter at Salem City Wolves. You can follow High Point at Lycans Hoops, and the league itself at ECBL Hoops. Hutchinson nailed both of those free throws to make the lead 12-7. 8:42 to go here in the first quarter. Nice give and go. Misses the layup. Put
there
back
you go.
good.
That's a little dream shake. Nice fake there.
Antonio Robinson on the board for the first time today. And it cuts the lead to 12-9 in favor of High Point.
There you see that post presence, that size advantage making a difference.
High Point swings the ball around back to the top of the key. It's back in the hands of Jackson. Does a little shake and bake. That step back again. That one's off. Rebounded by the Wolves. They're in fast break mode.
Oh,
and a miss and foul. No, they're calling it out of bounds.
That's an interesting decision right there.
Went up for the layup, just left a little short there.
No, I had a 2-on-1 coming.
So High Point's gonna take this ball out of bounds in front of their own bench here with 8:02 to go in the first.
I had King coming down the left side of the lane there and just flat out didn't see him.
Jackson gets all the way to the paint, but gets blocked.
Good defense.
Great defense by the Wolves. Jackson kind of got hung in no man's land in the air.
And see, that's the right thing to do there as a defender. You stay straight up, don't move, stay stationary, don't make any movement towards the player, towards the basketball.
We've got substitutions here now for the Lycans. Shea Johnson comes in for the first time, number 0. On the Wolves side, Seth Hill makes his first appearance of the season.
My good friend Seth Hill.
7:49 to go in the first quarter.
Best shoes on the court by far, the Grinch Kobe's.
I'm feeling the Grinch Kobe's. I am feeling those. And that was Ryan King, who also came in, or excuse me, was a starter. Excuse me, he's been in. Tried to get to the cup, left a little short, but got fouled on the play.
A good aggressive take to the basket right there. Again, that previous possession where he came down the left side of the wing. He kept his composure, though. It looked like he was, a little bit visibly frustrated, but he shook it off, got right back in the ball game. Good strong take there as he'll knock down the first free throw.
First free throw's good. Tight contest here as both teams filling each other out in the first quarter. Second free throw good as well.
The Lycans have only played one game. This is the opener for the Wolves. So again, as you said, both teams kind of feeling each other out and feeling themselves out at this point as well. So
we'll catch you up on some scores from around the ECBL here as well throughout the course of this contest as that ball rims in and out. Wolves on the rebound. Lycans get back on defense, though.
Pretty suffocating man-to-man defense so far.
Woods passes it over to the corner for a 3, and that's good.
That might break the ice a little bit from outside. We know the Wolves' main key offensively is to swing the ball around the perimeter, get good ball movement, get good shots outside, take advantage of the three-point line.
Shea Johnson responds in a hurry as the High Point Lycans tie the game, 14-all.
Yeah, tempo's picking up here for sure now.
King reaches out, shoots, gives it to Hill. Ooh. His 3 is too hard. We're back of the iron. Put back no good. Second put back no good. High Point comes out of the scrum with it.
Couple of good looks right there. That's Hill's game right there. He's a catch and shoot kind of guy.
Hutchinson with the double clutch layup in and good. He's got 4. And the Lycans retake the lead, 16-14.
Oh, gotta finish that.
Not enough on the layup, and High Point gets the rebound, and they're back on the move again. Number 5, Trey McLean with the ball. Passes it over to Kennard Moore. He gets around his defender. Early. Stops and pops, no good. Gets the rebound, shoots again. That ball rims it out. Put back good. Number 23, Sudan Merritt.
Lycans here just tenacious on the glass so far, Des.
Yeah, High Point's been pretty relentless on the board so far here in the first quarter with 6 minutes to go. The Wolves penetrate Chris Woods, passes it to Hill, gives it back to Woods. Woods trying to get into that paint area, kicks it out to the outside, and he stepped out of bounds. Number 4, Kadir Fulcher on the three-point attempt, so High Point will get the ball here. 18-14 is your score. High Point leading Winston-Salem. We've got our first timeout of the day. Some scores from around the East Coast Basketball League today. The Shockers defeat the Zombies 122-109. Coastal Elite defeats Florence 149-134. Fayetteville over Rowan County 144-139. The Garden City Magic downed by the Georgia Fire 149-94. The defending champ Primetime Players right back at it again, 149-120 winners over the Gastonia Snipers. The Philly Raiders defeat the Red Rose Thunder 107-99. The North Carolina Capitals defeat Petersburg 109-105. And Fredericksburg, big winners over Hub City, 123 to 109.
Those last 4 games you mentioned, 4 of the new franchises here in the ECBL after the expansion. Those first wins in those franchises' histories.
And this league has exploded in terms of size from the last time you heard our voices doing a game to now currently. The Wolves and the Lycans actually in the Northeast Division, but this league grew dramatically in terms of adding teams in the offseason. As that pass is stolen, the Wolves are on the fast break. It's a nice pass and dunk. Ryan
Way
King.
to finish it, big fella. Send it in.
So that's going to put the Wolves only down by 2. 18 to 16 is the score here. Shea Johnson with the dribble. He passes it out for the 3, and that's good.
Can't be
Kennard
too upset
Moore.
with that defensively. You had a good double team there. Ball just kind of popped out and had a good closeout on the jump shot. Just a better shot.
Fulcher brings the ball to the top of the key, sets up the play. Passes it over to Woods.
They are trying to get the ball to Hill, and the Lycans are not having any of it. Hill is just rolling off screen after screen, and there's a black shirt all the way with him.
A lot of banging there in the paint. Goes up for the layup, gets it, and it's good. That's number 13, Chris Woods with the 2.
There you go. That's the other part of this Wolves offense is getting the ball down low to guys like Woods that can crash and bang, especially against a team like this one. They got a size advantage.
Devin Hutchins got 6 points already.
I can't even analyze everything before there's a basket.
Fast-paced game here in Winston-Salem. That point good by Chris Woods. He's got 4.
He gave himself going there down low.
No good, but lackadaisical rebound attempt by the Wolves, and High Point takes advantage. That layup is no good as well, and the Wolves come out of it, and they're going to slow this down just a little bit, get their players up the court.
Probably a good idea.
Fulcher probes the defense, tried to spin move, but good defense by High Point.
Yeah, I was trying to do a little bit too much individually right there.
A little contact there, but no foul. As High Point on the fast break. That layup no good. Wolves go back the opposite direction. A lot of contact there. Not sure what that's going to be. That's going to be a charge. So that's going to be a charge on the Wolves on number 13.
Interesting call. Woods was stripped of the ball.
Yeah, he was stripped from behind as the man came and tried to get in position. He may have a case there.
He looked like he kind of got hooked a little bit. He lost control of the ball, and then the whistle was not blown until after he'd lost it. Nobody had control of the ball,
So High Point sets up their offense here behind number 0, Shea Johnson. He passes it over to Jackson. He probes a little bit, pulls it out. That shot no good. Wolves with the rebound. And a 3 from the Wolves. That's short. High Point on the break. They've got, well, it's a 2-on-2 here.
I don't know if that's the best shot right there from Woods.
That 3 no good.
Got an opportunity to get out in transition like that. You got to take advantage of it. And they do.
That 3 is silky from Tim Hagee.
Hagee, one of the better shooters on the squad, along with Hill, one of the guys that they really rely on from beyond the arc.
And that's going to tie the game 23-all with 2:44 to go here in the first quarter. High Point turning up the pressure a little bit. And it looks like the High Point player stepped out of line, out of bounds.
Good aggressive defense there from the Wolves.
A quick back and forth game on pace to score about 100 here.
And high-scoring games are nothing new in this league, and that's what makes this league so exciting to watch.
And just looking through the conference standings here, the Hickory Hoyas are in first place right now in this Northeast Division. Winston-Salem and High Point in the same division as the Hickory Hoyas, the Rowan County Bulls, and the Fayetteville Panthers.
Probably, I'd say, the strongest division in the league.
Yeah, pretty tough division that they've got here. Of course, the Wolves are the defending division champs. Scrolling through some of the division leaders here. Primetime players, the defending ECBL champions, are 6-0 on the season already. Florence Wildcats in the Southeast Division are 5-0. So the Wolves are going to take this ball out of bounds here after I believe there was some sort of technical foul.
I think it was the defensive 3 seconds.
Great interior pass to number
Nicely
13.
done. Get that man the basketball. He's feeling it right now from inside.
Chris Woods has 6. That 3 is short. Rebounded by the Wolves. Hagee tried to get in there and got fouled.
Good take.
That's the first on Tim Hagee. I mean, excuse me, not Tim Hagee. That's the first on number 2, Devin Hutchinson. Hagee at the line. And that foul shot no good. He was a member of this roster last year for the Wolves, Brett. Made it all the way to the ECBL finals.
Again, as I said, one of the guys that this squad really relies on to score the basketball from the perimeter.
Second foul shot good.
He's a good attacking guard, too. Likes to get inside like you just saw right there.
And just like that, you blink and you miss it. Number 8 for the Lycans, Chris Calvin, on the board for the first time tonight. And that makes the score 26-25. The Wolves with a 1-point advantage.
A missed assignment down low for sure. That time on the opposite end of the floor. And you get a foul away from the basketball there on High Point.
Hagee swings it around.
Ball reversal that time. Didn't get anything off of it. Back to the hot hand here.
A lot of contact there, but shot taken, missed by High Point.
Look out.
Outlet pass didn't get there.
Oh,
and just miscommunication between the Wolves.
Yeah, obviously.
Throws the ball out of bounds. That's going to go back to High Point. Missed opportunity there.
Yeah, Banks had one idea. Everybody else had the other one.
Donovan Tillman in the game for High Point. He's got the ball, and there's going to be a cheap foul there committed by number 5 for the Wolves.
And cheap would be the operative word.
I don't have number 5 on my roster here, so I need to find who that is. Winston-Salem Wolves owner Marcus Shockley sitting here on the other side of the bench. That shot no good, rebounded by the Wolves.
Break things out here with 60 seconds left.
That ball's kind of thrown up there. I think he was waiting
looking
for a
foul, and he probably has a case on it.
Meanwhile, that shot's blocked.
Pinned.
Dangerously close to a goaltend, but no call there. Wolves back up for 3. No good. Rebounded,
Good
though.
board.
Good putback by number 13 for the Wolves, Chris Woods, who now has 8 in this first quarter to lead all Wolves scorers.
As I said, he's been the guy that's been driving the bus so far for the Wolves. Doing the yeoman's work down low.
That's going to be a charge. Offensive foul on High Point.
He gave him the old chicken wing forearm shiver push off.
A little push off by number 25, who I don't have the roster. I don't have him on here as well. But we went and got the numbers at the beginning of the game. So I don't know where these guys.
Nobody can tell us we didn't do our job.
They showed up. I think they showed up a couple of seconds into the start of the game, so they weren't on the roster.
Nobody can tell us we didn't do our jobs. We did everything we were supposed to. This is not our fault.
34.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Desmond Johnson and Brett Wiseman here with you on Netcast Sports. East Coast Basketball League action. It's the season premiere of Winston-Salem Wolves basketball in their home opener. So we had an issue with the clock here, getting that straightened out. So we're trying to figure out what the time should be here.
That's 3.2 is not it.
Yeah, they're trying to get this together. Really, only a couple of seconds ran off before they stopped it. So probably going to be about 31, 32 seconds, I would think.
Yeah, 32 seconds.
There you go. So 32.2 on the
clock.
clock.
We go. Now we got it.
28-25 is your score. The Wolves leading the Lycans.
I was about to pull out the Jeopardy music.
Your boy Aaron Rodgers, I hear, is doing a good job as
He's
a
doing
Jeopardy
a very
host.
good job. He's a smart cookie. He came
Might
from
be
Cal
a-
Berkeley.
He's always had this kind of smugness about him that made me think he'd be a good game show host. That shot no good by the Wolves.
That's a loose ball foul.
Actually, I think they just were calling it out of bounds on the Wolves. Yeah,
Really?
they're just calling it out of bounds on the Wolves. No foul called.
They called loose ball foul on the Wolves. They called that on 5 for Winston.
Yeah, I think it's LaPrice Lynch.
I think it is.
We'll get a confirmation on that. And we're gonna have a sub here when they get opportunity to. Now they're saying it is a foul.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
loose.
so it was a
I
loose
heard
ball
the
foul.
officials say
Okay.
loose ball foul, white penalty.
So Chris Calvin's going to go to the line with
Lycans are in
opportunity
a bonus.
from the charity stripe. I think they're trying to figure out who this was on.
It looked like they called it on 5.
I thought they did too. He's not complaining, and he's about to come out, so that's probably a pretty good guess.
I'm going to assume that, yeah.
Fulcher comes back in the game for the Wolves.
I don't bet on many things, but I would have bet on that.
28-25 is the score here in Winston-Salem. Calvin at the charity stripe. Front end of the free throw is good.
Wolves should hold here for the last shot.
Fulcher for 3, no good. That's rebounded by High Point. Can they get it up in the air? And that's going to be short. That's the end of the first quarter. Good tight contest here. 28-26 is your score. Winston-Salem Wolves on top of the High Point Lycans. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a second with the second quarter on Netcast Sports. Welcome back to action here on netcastsports.com. Winston-Salem Wolves and the High Point Lycans. East Coast Basketball League action here on a rainy Saturday here in Winston-Salem. 28-26 is your score. Wolves leading the Lycans by 2. Desmond Johnson, Brett Wiseman here with you for this ECBL Saturday primetime. Well, not really primetime. Afternoon time, PM time showcase.
You could call it prime time.
So 12 minutes to go here. Neither team really able to get control of this game. It's been a back and forth matchup so far.
Tight knit, up tempo, like you said. Both squads are kind of feeling each other and themselves out right now. Only the second game of the year for High Point, first of the year for Winston.
A lot of contact on that play. I'm not even sure who they're going to call this on. I believe on number 0, Shea Johnson. He's going to pick up that foul.
Guess who? Back to the free throw line.
Tim Hagee. He's been there a couple of times already tonight. First free throw good for Hagee. Increases the lead by 3. Jumper up and good. Nice looking form there from Andre Jackson.
High Point shot the ball really well here early on from beyond the arc.
And he's got 10 already in the game.
It's a late whistle, but I think a good one.
I think that's going to be on number 17, Prince Baragi, who's made his appearance in the game here. And Julius Brooks at the line. Free throw no good. Second free throw no good, but long rebound. Wolves retain it. Quick three. That's no good. Wolves get a second offensive rebound. Quick pass inside. That's no good. And
Great interior defense.
High Point finally gets the rebound.
A three for three on stops that possession. That's huge. Wolves, though, rebounding the ball much better since the early going there when the Lycans were just tenacious, getting every possible rebound.
Another three-pointer set by the Wolves, and that one's good. Tim Hagee with the three. He's got 8.
As I said, he's one of the guys they turn to when they need a shot like that to kind of sway the momentum, and the guy they really turn to along with Hill, their two best shooters by far, and now a turnover.
A sloppy pass by High Point results in a turnover for High Point, or excuse me, for Winston-Salem.
Look out.
Another three. No good, but the Wolves with another offensive rebound. They're destroying High Point on the offensive rebound front here.
Complete flip from this point in the first quarter.
And that's going to be another foul on Prince Baragi. That's his second, stopping the easy two-point attempt there by Winston-Salem.
Yeah, good foul, stopping an easy basket.
Free throw no good. Misses both attempts. High Point pushing the ball here. Down 33-29. And they're going to call a travel on that. Took a really long step, and the ref just happened to be right there. Fulcher gets it back. They pass it down into the inside. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by High Point. That ball's almost stolen by Winston-Salem. Got a quick timeout here. You can find some of these games on netcastsports.com. These games will also be streamed to Twitter the following day, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
A lot of action going on around the league, and it truly is the East Coast Basketball League. There are teams now up and down the
This
Eastern
isn't the Atlantic
Seaboard.
Coast Basketball League. This is the East Coast Basketball League.
There's over, it's like about 30 teams in the league right now.
As you said, that massive expansion, which in the middle of a pandemic is still pretty weird, but
Winston-Salem tries to drive on a fast break, but that ball gets batted out of bounds. It's going to stay right here with the Wolves. Fulcher.
Good
nice
take.
drive to the cup. That was Julius Brooks with a 2. 35-29 your score with 8:24 to go here in the second quarter. In and out for 3. Wolves on the move. Quick pop for 3, no good. Rebound by the Wolves. Put back, no good. Another offensive rebound by the Wolves. And this time, finally, High Point gets out of it after 3 offensive rebounds by Winston-Salem. And
High Point just
they call
called
a timeout?
timeout.
Yeah, so
when they had numbers at the other end of the. They had 5-on-3 the other way.
High Point with the
they
timeout.
Okay, I'm not on the
High Point
bench.
calls times
This
out.
is why I'm over here.
So that's their, I believe it's their second timeout of the first half for the Lycans.
I'm getting paid to talk to you, not coach. So I don't know what he's doing, but I'm telling you what I think he should have done, and that was not call a timeout when you have a man advantage.
Well, they look like they were trying to figure out what to do. They had the advantage, but one of the guys was on the ground, so that might not have been, as much of an advantage as we thought from our perch.
It was a 5-on-3 break. One guy trips. It's still a 4-on-3. You still have a manpower advantage.
That's true. That is true.
This is coming from a hockey guy, okay? You're a man up. That usually means you're supposed to take advantage of it.
Missing a couple of guys that moved on from off of the Wolves roster. Shout out to Brandis Rayleigh-Ross and Corey Rayleigh-Ross. Brandis is overseas in Montenegro, and Corey is in Spain right now. So shout out to former Winston-Salem Wolves players. The Wolves are home again the next time, April the 24th. That game will be broadcasted on Netcast Sports.
Good D.
Wolves on the break.
Look
They
out.
got the numbers. 4-on-2 break here.
There you go.
Layup good. Wolves. Number 11, Ryan King. He's got 6. 37-29. Wolves open their largest lead of the game to date.
Start to really impose their will here, offensively and defensively, doing exactly what they want at both ends of the floor right now. Finally, it seems like into a rhythm. And as soon as I say that, that happens.
Jackson with that step back jumper again.
He's got him a couple times with that one. That's kind of his signature.
Yeah, I was going to say it's kind of his go-to there, but it's really hard to guard. And we've seen that across the board, different levels of basketball the past couple of years. That foul plus the shot is good by number 2, Devin Hutchinson.
Hutchinson leading scorer for this Lycans ball club a year ago.
37-33 is your score.
He's got the short shorts going.
Foul shot good.
Maybe that's why he's such a good scorer.
Because of the short shorts.
The short shorts, yeah. A little 80s style action there.
You just I went to sleep last night watching the Fab 5 30 for 30 documentary on ESPN Plus. And you just reminded me of the sequence where Jalen Rose and the guys went to their coach to ask them to wear long shorts.
Unfurls his shorts.
Yeah. Everyone was doing like the Utah Jazz, Kansas Jayhawk, almost panties until
that's basically
the Fab
what our
5,
man's
basically.
wearing over there.
Yeah. And it's kind of crazy. You look out there now, you can still see the influence of that team. A couple guys wearing black socks, a couple guys with tattoos, bald-headed guys,
Yeah.
Very influential team.
It's professional ball, though.
Yeah.
You didn't do those things, you can do those things in college now, but
Jackson tries to shake and bake and gets around the defender, but misses the layup. They're gonna try to push it up the court.
Right into your living room.
We almost got tackled here on the sideline. Meanwhile, back up the court we go.
See, that's what I missed about being in a gym. I was almost getting run over by humans much larger than me.
And that was a 3, and that's good by Devin Hutchinson, who was heated up here in the second quarter.
Again, one
and
of their
tied the
better
game.
shooters.
Ties the game, 37 apiece with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, 5-0 run here from the Lycans. I also love how he apologized to us going for a loose ball. Like,
He did.
You don't have to apologize to us. You're doing your job, man. Like, come on.
He had enough time. Like, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I almost like, dude, you're getting the ball.
Go.
Run, dude. You got a game to play.
Another three. Another three, this time from Jackson. And the Lions have heated up all of a sudden here.
Make that an 8-0 run, Dez.
Jackson with 13.
I think I hit him with the announcer's jinx, just as I said the Wolves were trying to find a rhythm. Get an 8-0 run there. And
Put that good.
And there's the run.
Ryan King with another deuce. And the Wolves are just dominating on the offensive rebound front here. It's kept them basically in control of this game.
Right.
3 no good by High Point. Winston-Salem looking to push again. They don't have the numbers, so they're going to hold this up a little bit. King.
Good drop back.
Going to drive. And he stepped on the line. So 5 minutes to go here in the half. High Point leading 40-39 as they take a quick commercial break. Lots of stuff to discuss in the world of sports, Brett. I just saw last night that UNC's Garrison Brooks is entering the transfer portal.
You mean the college version of free agency?
Pretty much. Over a third of all eligible Division I college basketball players, men players, are in the portal right now. So we got a lot of turnover.
The best sign I've ever seen in a sporting event was the days of yore, as in 2019. There's a college football game. I can't remember where, but the guy had a sign that said, "My girlfriend has entered the transfer portal."
I don't like it. I really do not like it. I
No.
know they have a one-time exemption for this year for
The best thing about
doing
fans
some
being
stuff,
back
but-
places, though, if you watched, I don't know how many people here watch baseball, the Astros and Angels the other night, fans in Anaheim threw inflatable trash cans over the right
I
field
saw
wall.
that on SportsCenter, yeah. My question, how do you get those in? How do you get those into the stadium? Like, there's no question when there's like 50 people that have
when you
them?
know you're playing the Astros and you were robbed of an entire season of giving them the shame tour, and this is the postponed shame tour. Oh, we got a foul on a 3.
Two-shot. They're going to call it a two-shot foul.
Yeah, he was behind the line.
I believe
Way behind the line, actually. At least it looked like.
that was on Ryan King there.
Or is there just some kind of rule we don't know about where you can't get 3 free throws?
It looked like he was behind the line.
It looked like he was well behind the line. And the spot they're mopping up is
Yeah.
even further behind the line.
So Hutchinson will go to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Gets the first. I believe he's leading all scorers here.
He is indeed. Again, as I said, their leading scorer from last year.
Got 13 already today.
Make
Hits the
that
second. 42-39. Lycans leading the Wolves here. King almost wasn't looking for that.
Oh,
and it goes
my
in and
goodness.
dunks it all along the baseline.
Onions!
Wasn't even ready for the pass and then just turned the corner and went straight to the cup.
No, nobody sent it in. He sent it in himself.
That 3 no good. Wolves look to push. Pass gets intercepted. Lycans back in business again. They've got some numbers, but the Wolves get back on defense quickly to close it out. 3 attempt short.
Heat check.
Jackson comes out of there with the rebound. He's going to reset this up for High Point.
Good idea here. You're running around like chickens with your head cut off like that. Good to reset things.
Jackson swings to Hutchinson. Back to Jackson.
Good fake.
Fake three-pointer.
That was
That
beautiful.
one's good.
That's beautiful right there.
Number 24, Kennard Moore, with his second 3 of the game. Makes the score 45-41. Back and forth contest. Both teams have had the lead. There's another
There's
3.
an answer.
Tim Hagee again. He's got 3 3-pointers in this game already.
Now, Woods was the hot hand in the first quarter. Hagee's the hot hand in the second.
And Kennard Moore starting to heat up here. He's hit the last 5 points for the Lycans. Keeps them up by 3, 47-44.
He thought about it.
Yeah, he was thinking about it hard too.
Good take by Woods.
Woods with a layup that gives him 10.
Uh-oh, look out.
Jackson, a little too much steam on that, has to pull it back out. Goes baseline.
Good defense.
And that's going to be out of bounds on High Point.
It's a beautiful job right there to wall him off. In that situation, you don't want to give him the baseline. You want to take away his line, so to speak, and stay straight up while doing it and avoid hip checking him or something like that. Beautifully done defensively.
That three no good, but again, on the offensive boards, the Wolves just eating today. Number 13, Chris Woods, with the putback. And the Wolves must have like 1 billion offensive rebounds at this point.
I don't know, I lost count.
I mean, literally, it's like 2 or 3 every time down.
They're getting 18th chance points at this point.
Jackson with a 3 with no hesitation.
Didn't even threaten to touch the rim.
He's got a sweet jump shot.
Oh, it's beautiful.
50-48 here. Good contest between the Wolves and the Lycans.
Oh,
that 3
baby.
is good, and that's from deep.
Did you see the little stare down he just gave him too?
Well, we got a little back and forth going on here with Hagee and Jackson. Nice spin move up
done.
and in.
See, folks, this is fun basketball.
Hutchinson. 52-51 is your score.
Woods got hit in the eye, no call.
There's a foul there. He's going to go to the line and shoot some here.
This is the kind of stuff I love about this league and being this close to the court and making hear what guys say. Woods got poked in the eye, said, all right, cool, and then just went to back the guy down.
I believe that was on number 23 for the Lycans. Sudan Merritt. Woods at the line. He was on the squad last season as the Wolves made their way to the ECBL championship in their inaugural season.
Again, when we say last season, we do mean 2019.
2019. There was no 2020 season.
Technically speaking, no.
And some of these teams had started a couple of weeks ago, so they've got 6-7 wins already, or games underneath their belt already. The Wolves elected
played
to wait.
Fayetteville's 5-0.
Primetime's played 6. 1:30 to go here in the second quarter. Tied up 52-52. King for 3.
Yeesh.
Well off his top the backboard.
I don't think that's his shot, Des.
Jackson. Everyone on the Wolves pretty much back on defense early, so they stopped the secondary fast break there. High Point has to pull it back out. That's a 3-point attempt. That's off.
That's also questionable shot selection.
Wolves pushing it back up. They've got some numbers here if they want to go for it. And that's a charge.
That's good D. That's good. That's good, smart defense. And Hagee was wide open in the corner.
Yeah, he was over the side.
Wide open.
And we've seen it a couple times with guys driving into the paint and not electing to kick it out
They
here.
just kind of zero in on the basket.
It is, game 1 of this is going to be a long
there's
season.
some things to work out here, especially when you technically didn't play a season at all last year. So
Moore drops it down to Jackson. Gets kind of stuck there, throws it back out. They throw it out to Hutchinson. He shoots no good. Rebounded by Woods.
Gonna slow things down here. Maybe got time to go 2 for 1 here with 35 seconds left, but don't want to do anything too rash here.
And a foul shot opportunity coming up here for Julius Brooks.
It's a good strong take right there. Looked like he got hacked on the first opportunity. Did get the call, got his own rebound, went back up and drew even harder contact to get his way to the free throw line.
So he's going to go to the charity stripe with 28 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Free throw short. Again, our next broadcast for the Winston-Salem Wolves here on Netcast Sports will be April the 24th. And we're going to get an offensive foul on Brooks. Ten seconds here. Jackson, he gets doubled. He's going to pass it back out. Hutchinson's going to shoot the three. That's short, and that's going to end the second quarter.
Fitting for it to be tied at halftime.
What
We're seeing here.
Yeah, what a first half. Back and forth action, a lot of offense. 52-52 is your score. Game tied, High Point Lycans and the Winston-Salem Wolves. It's halftime here at Quality Education Academy here in Winston-Salem. We'll be back with third quarter action in just a few. Well, welcome back here to third quarter action here on Netcast Sports. 52-52 is your score. The High Point Lycans driving up Interstate 85 to take on the Winston-Salem Wolves, the 2019 ECBL runner-up. Desmond Johnson and Brett Wiseman on the call here with you for Netcast Sports. You can catch all of the Winston-Salem Wolves action on Netcast Sports throughout the season this year.
Yeah, good first half there from both squads. As we said, it was really evenly matched. As one thing I'm looking for here in the second half from the Wolves, they're doing yeoman's work on the offensive boards, but you know, as a couple guys and I were talking about off air at halftime, it was, you know, they were getting second, third, fourth chance opportunities. They just weren't finishing the putbacks, and if you get those opportunities, you've got to take advantage of them.
Start of the third quarter here. Fulcher with the rock. Passes it down to Woods. Probes, does a little spin, puts it up. That no good, but rebound by the Wolves. Another offensive rebound.
You got it. Again, you've got to convert the second chance opportunities.
Hutchinson comes down with that, and he comes flying up the court in a blur.
And a burners. He held down R2.
Lycans take the lead, 54-52. That ball almost thrown out of bounds.
That's not his shot.
Rebounded by the Lycans.
Just not his shot. A little flat here the first few moments here of the second half here for the Wolves.
Wolves with the defensive rebound.
My goodness.
Almost a backcourt violation here.
There's flat, and then there's what we got here.
Fulcher throws it over.
It's just discombobulated all over the place right now.
Yeah, a little bit out of sorts, both teams here as we start the third quarter. That three in and out by the Wolves, a little too strong. And they're going to say that
Woods forced him out of
Woods
bounds.
Forced him out with a push, so the ball's going to stay here with High Point.
And yeah, Des, as you said, both teams just out of sorts here to start the second half. Again, it's still game one for the Wolves. It's only game two for the Lycans. They're two teams that, you know, divisional opponents are going to get used to each other pretty quick, and they're doing that here tonight. Oh, gracious!
Block. Meet at the rim. Dinner for two. That's going to stay here with High Point. 10:07 to go in the third quarter. Winston-Salem coming up the court here. Lynch short on the layup attempt. It's going to go back the other way. Jackson with the ball. Swings it across to Moore. He's going to shoot a three.
He's got that little hitch in his jump shot. You know, he's been good from beyond the arc, but a lot of times a shot motion like that can be hard to defend.
Slapped out of bounds from behind by Moore.
Like a little Sean Marion-esque hitch on the jump shot. There you go. Oh, goodness.
Oh, the second attempt blocked, and Hutchinson does not like the call.
It looked like the right one, though.
It's going to be
our
his
vantage
second.
Point here, it looked like he got him underneath that right arm.
Scoring is slowed down here in the third quarter. We only had 2 points scored in the third quarter. We were 52 all at halftime. Rebounded by High Point. Hutchinson gets it. Swings it to Jackson. Jackson takes a quick move to the baseline, gets cut off by Fulcher. Stolen by the Wolves.
Look out.
Fulcher
Oh,
met at the
goodness.
rim and fouled by Jackson.
Yeesh.
And it's going to be Jackson's first. It should result in a one-on-one situation for Fulcher.
It should be a shooting foul. I would think he was going to the rim. Good foul, but a hard foul nonetheless.
Second one is good by Fulcher. That's the first point scored by the Wolves in the third quarter.
3 minutes in.
Scoring is considerably slowed down from the pace we were on. And as I say that, a three is good by Kennard Moore. Or a two is good by Kennard Moore over in the corner. 56-53. Lycans with a three-point advantage. Trying to get it down into the paint, but the Lycans play great defense. Hutchinson bobs and weaves through traffic. He's going to pull up for a three. No good. Rebounded by the Wolves. They've got numbers. They've got a man down.
There you go. Yeah, just make it simple, why don't you?
Chris Woods.
Don't go for the flashy finish.
56-55 is your score. We got a timeout on the floor. Back here at QEA Academy, 8:20 to go in the third quarter. Desmond Johnson and Brett Wasman here with you. ECBL basketball, the Winston-Salem Wolves and the High Point Lycans in a really good game. The Lycans with a 1-point lead right now. 56-55 is your score. Shea Johnson getting some full court pressure from Fulcher. Gets to the hoop though. A little too strong with it. Outlet pass up to the Wolves. Shea almost stole that. Ball was thrown, trying to throw into the inside, and it actually went off the thumb of Kennard Moore. Up and in and good. Chris Woods with the score. 56-57. Wolves take the lead.
First lead of the half here from the Wolves. Seems like they really settled in here. Start the second half after they were more than discombobulated to start it.
That three no good. Rebound by the Wolves. Fulcher looking to push it ahead. Throws the lead into, with a little too much there for
Woods. A little
Woods.
too far. Wait a minute. Yeah, we got a hook and hold foul down low here. The pass was on the money. I think
okay.
Woods was.
So I guess they're saying
the basketball
he was
versus the
impeded.
pass interference. Yeah.
Woods does a spin. That's going to be a double. That's going to travel. Kind of had the floor taken out from underneath him there. A move that will never go out of style.
Nope.
7:08 to go here in the third quarter.
Like I told my friend last night, I don't care how old I get, I'll always use that move on you.
Just yank that carpet out. Three-point attempt by High Point, no good. Rebounded by Brooks for Winston-Salem. They're making an intentional.
Yeah. I think we're playing Hack-a-Woods.
Well, they're really trying to feed Woods inside in the paint. The Wolves are. Past 3 or 4 times down, they've made it a point to get it down there to them.
The Lycans just play Hack-a-Woods right there. They said, no, you just go to the line.
6:52 here in the third quarter. You're watching Winston-Salem Wolves basketball, ECBL basketball here on netcastsports.com.
There you go, big
First
fella.
shot, good.
That'll teach him to play Hack-a-Woods.
Woods has got 5 in the third quarter. 15 for the game. This is the second, rebounded by High Point, but then stolen by Winston-Salem.
Great play. There's the tenacity. Uh-oh.
Tim Hagee
baby!
And scores the 3. And the sharpshooter has 5 3-pointers in this contest tonight so far.
Des, onions.
Meanwhile, High Point.
Speaking of onions.
Move. Shea Johnson showing off some skills.
0v0.
And it's 61-58. Scoring's picked back up again here in this game. Woods drives the baseline, gets blocked, picked up by High Point. It's a one-on-one situation here. Up and good.
And how much you can do right there.
Devin Hutchinson. 61-60 is your score.
He thought about it. Oh, good pass.
Hutchinson's got 20 to lead all scorers right now. That foul was on High Point here as Woods will go back to the line again.
Going to be key here down the stretch. If Woods continues to miss free throws, that just gives High Point more of an incentive to send them to the free throw line if they know they get free misses.
Second shot's good. Woods having himself a game tonight too. 62-60 is your score. And Prince Baraji's going to go to the line.
He's been attacking the basket.
Or no, excuse me, not Prince. Number 0, Shea Johnson for the Lycans is going to go to the line.
Both those guys have been attacking the rim at will here.
And timeout High Point here on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in just a minute. 5:47 to go in the third quarter. Winston-Salem leading High Point 62-60. Welcome back to QEA Academy here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. You're watching ECBL action here exclusively on Netcast Sports. Desmond Johnson and Brett Wiseman with you here on the call. High Point and Winston-Salem locked in a battle here, 62-60. The Wolves leading the Lycans, but the Lycans are on the line. Shade Johnson, we wear the charity stripe to add some points to their total. And misses the front end. Second shot's good. (62-61), tight contest here. Hagee gets inside, misses the shot, rebounded by High Point.
High Point, if nothing else here, Des, has been absolutely tenacious defensively.
And that's another
and that's
three.
Lead to opportunities like that on the other end.
Hutchinson has been on fire in this game, filling up the stat sheet. And the ref's playing a little dodgeball with the with the basketball here. A little sleight of hand.
I'm okay, everybody. Don't worry.
5:16 to go in the third quarter.
We have one of the most athletic officiating crews in the business.
Right,
tonight.
yeah.
I'll give him that.
And a nice move in the paint by Brooks.
That was very Andre Drummond-like down low. Well, maybe Andre Drummond 5 years ago, but
64 all. The Wolves tie it up here. No one team's really been able to get control of this game for a long period of time.
No,
Hutchinson again.
You're trading baskets like this, that's what you get. These are two teams that are pretty evenly matched to begin with, so.
Vulture finds himself all alone.
Oh, you got to hit that.
Brooks puts it up, no good.
Again, there's a second chance opportunity that you weren't able to convert on. Those are opportunities that, as you come down the stretch there, you start counting those up.
A lot of contact there. No foul called.
Letting them play, I guess.
And that's going to be a putback for number 25 for High Point. That gives them a 4-point lead. 68-64 is your score. 4:18 to go in the third. Hagee, he's just going to pop for three. That one's off.
That was a heat check.
Hutchinson gets the rebound. Hutchinson and Hagee have been kind of going back and forth with the threes. And that's a steal by King. He's got
look out
open.
There you go. Whoa.
And that's going to be
probably should
no
have been
foul
fouled,
called.
But I think even High Point knew that should have been called.
68-66 with that breakaway. The Lycans clinging to a 2-point advantage. Reverse no good.
They went fancy.
Fulcher scoops up the rebound. Gets it inside to Woods. Makes his move.
There you go,
scores.
big fella. Keep feeding him.
Woods has 20.
Got to be a career high for him.
I'm sure he was filling up a little bit last year too. Like I said, they made a point to kind of get the ball to him in the paint, and that's a tough shot.
Good.
By number 5, Trey McLean, his first 2 points of the game, pushes the Lycans back up by 2, 70-68.
We're in for a seesaw fourth, I'll tell you that.
So the Lycans are going to bring this up here. Hutchinson tries to get around King. Dutton stops for 3 and nails it.
He's feeling it, Daz. I'm telling you. He just looked over at us and shook his head.
We might get a Jordan shrug here before this game is over with.
When you look over to the broadcaster's table and start shaking your head, I think you know you're feeling it.
Woods putting in work in the paint, but that one's short.
Boy.
Lycans have the ball. Johnson ahead of the pack. He's going to score.
7-point lead now.
75-68.
Got to get something going here. It's a 7-0 run now. It was tied
Johnson
just a
has
moment
9.
ago.
King looks around, passes it back out to Lynch. He shoots it and
There
nails
you
it.
go.
Three-pointer by Lynch cuts the lead to 4. 75-71.
There's
And just
the
like
answer.
that,
Guess who?
Hutchinson, goodness gracious, is feeling it
Feeling
right now.
it, man. I'm telling you.
Another 3 by Hutchinson. 78-71. Every time the Wolves get within striking distance, the Lycans pull away a little bit further.
And it's number 2 in black.
Lynch again. And
There
he
you
hits that
go.
one as well. We've got a 3-point shooting competition going on all of a
We
sudden.
got some
It's
jawing
broken
going
out.
on now, too. This is when it gets fun.
And they're both guarding each other, Hutchinson and Lynch.
Oh, yeah. That's that little game within the game we like to talk about.
And there's going to be a foul call here. Now it's going to be on Ryan King, number 11. A little too strong on the first for Andre Jackson. Once again down the paint and good. Number 6 for the Wolves, Deontay Adams. He's got 7.
That lead back down to 3 now. Well, he was calling for it, asking for it, yelling for it. He knew he was going to knock it down, too. Uh-oh, he checked. Oh, boy.
Goodness gracious, LaPriest Lynch.
He's feeling it now.
79-82.
Here comes the other hot hand.
Hutchinson, he's going to shoot it himself.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that looked good coming out of his hand.
That looked good. Now
Lynch.
watch out, Priest here. Oh.
He gets tripped up right at the half-court mark. Hagee, he's got
Fake.
one for 3. Short.
It's a good look.
8 seconds to go. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Hagee.
Gonna be a block on Hagee.
Five 5.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
And there's not much more you can do with Hagee in that situation. It's a judgment call from the official.
Shots up, and that's going to be no good. That's the end of the third. We got a hot one here. Stick around for the fourth quarter action.
Ain't gonna want to miss this.
High Point leading Winston-Salem 82-79. Stick around. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on netcastsports.com.
Hey, they
Thank you for that explanation
you,
because we didn't see the foot. Yeah, that's
yeah,
great.
we can't see his
I love
foot.
that.
Thank you, Mr. Official.
I feel like he had to get that off his chest.
He really
before.
did. He ate that for about 2.5 minutes.
He really did. 82-79 is your score. Start of the fourth quarter.
This is why he gets paid to officiate and we get paid to talk.
I love that. That was great.
Wish more baseball umpires were like that.
I think the referees have gotten, the basketball referees, after seeing the NBA's bubble last year,
Yeah.
they've become more vocal with the announcing staff, no matter what the level is. Give them a little chance to get their voice out there.
Even you watch NBA games now, you'll hear a ref go like, yeah, we're reviewing for this, that, or the other thing. And in baseball, it's just like umpire puts on the headset, deliberates with New York for 20 minutes, and then comes out and points. And then it's like, A, what were we reviewing? I forgot. It took so long. B, what did we actually call?
Right, exactly.
Heat check.
Another three. No good from Hutchinson. Tried to get his rebound. It ricochets around in there. Pulled out by the Wolves. King dumps it over his back.
Nicely
Nice
done.
pass.
How did he see him, Dez?
Deontay Adams cleans that up. The Wolves sticking around, 82-81.
Tremendous awareness.
More no good. Lynch is out ahead of the pack. He's thought about it.
Yeah,
Gets into the woods. Hagee's going to take that jumper. No good. Rebounded by Hutchinson. Lycans pushing it back up to court. Trey McLean surveys the court. Doesn't have the numbers. Moore's going to shoot a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Woods. Looks around for some guard help. Adams passes it over to Heggie. Woods backing his man down. There's a whistle, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Woods. His second. Got a lot of combo going on here on the court right now.
There's a lot of John.
10-15 to go in the game.
Somebody just used their work vest in lieu of a mop boy to wipe up the sweat off the floor. As much as we would love to pull a child out of the stands and give them the mop and make them a member of the non-existent Wolves Kids Club.
No fans in attendance tonight. Media only involved in this event. And that's going to be a foul. Hagee tried to get to the rack and got fouled by Trey McLean, his first. And we were on pace for about 110, 115 points between the two teams as we got to halftime, but the scoring slowed down considerably in the third, both teams making adjustments.
And back at it again. Can somebody run to Walmart real quick and get a Swiffer, like wet jet or something? So this guy doesn't have to ruin his work vest. And he's doing yeoman's work down there. I kind of feel bad for him, though. Hope he got more vests.
Hagee hits the free throw.
Or at least a functioning washing machine.
Ties the game at 82 apiece. It's been a good one here. A lot of back and forth offense here.
How about this for a season opener?
Misses the second, corralled by High Point. Hutchinson's got the rock, going to bring it up court. Gets past his first defender, gets all the way to the rim and scores.
Goodness. Just do the little hesitation move. Everybody and the mother thought he was going to pull up.
The hezzy from Hutchinson. Hagee's left all alone for
Look
three.
out. Bingo.
Money, nothing but the bottom of the net for Tim Hagee. He's got 6 threes in this game.
Wet like water.
85-84 is your score. And that's going to be a charge.
That is an offensive foul for sure.
Charge on Jackson, his second. Hagee takes the contact.
And that was one of those situations where it's not necessarily where Hagee has to be set but that the offense, that's a player control foul kind of situation there. Was Heggie set? Not really. He was there. His feet were still moving, but that's because 20 was digging his shoulder into his chest.
So they're wiping the floor here. 9:24 to go in the contest.
I think our friend's vest has run out of absorbency.
King's gonna inbound this in.
We're gonna have to go old-fashioned.
Like. So we got some of the moisture off the court here.
Is there a Dollar General near here?
Actually, there is.
We just need a cheap mop. Anybody, come on, help us out here.
Going right down the road here, down the road from the famous Carver High School here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Well, Des, I mean, if you go anywhere in America, 5 miles away from the nearest house is, generally speaking, a Dollar General.
Adams strong in the paint and scores. He's got 11.
I literally live right next to one. Like, I'm next door to a Dollar General. I'm not kidding.
They're pretty much every couple of city blocks at this point. Moore throws it out to Jackson for three. That's short. Rebounded by Adams. Heggie.
Where every stop becomes important on both sides of the equation here, but more so for the Wolves.
Over to King, reverse, no good. Fight for the rebound. Heggie gets a quick pass, quick double pass, but couldn't get corralled. High Points would come out with it.
That's called doing too much right there. Because it leads to a transition opportunity like that right there.
And the score is tied again. 8:06 to go in the game, 87 all.
Looking down low to Woods again. And they're almost telegraphing it at this point.
Down the baseline. And that's going to be a and one situation.
Just before the shot clock ran out, too.
Foul was on Trey McQueen, his second. Adams is going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Free throw good by Adams. He's got 14. 90-87. Wolves open a three-point lead with 7:34 to go in the game.
We're getting down to crunch time.
And that's going to be, looks like a blocking foul on Deontay Adams.
Or as Eric Collins likes to say, winning time.
You know, it's crazy. The Hornets are 7-3 since LaMelo Ball went out with that injury. And they are injury depleted.
Yeah, don't give me the narrative that was a good thing, okay?
No, not at all. I'm just shocked that they're 7-3 without LaMelo.
There are people out there that are saying the team is better now as a result.
No, not even close.
I don't think those people are any more qualified to talk about basketball.
I look at it like they went 7-3 without him. They might have went 10-0 with them. You know,
bingo. Thank you.
Like there's no
See,
denying.
We're qualified to talk about basketball. The people like that go out and tweet things like that are not qualified to talk about basketball.
They're just reading little blurbs about the Hornets or seeing the little 30-second clips on the ESPN
See, that's
app.
why they don't have talk shows like we do, because we know what we're talking
about. That's exactly right. Hornets doing well, holding on to the 4 seed in the East in the NBA.
Good win, big win last night against
Milwaukee.
Shorthanded Milwaukee team, but a win's a win.
Won the series.
Won the season
Milwaukee,
series.
yeah.
And that's the team that's directly ahead of Charlotte, too. So
absolutely.
Get a game on them head-to-head as well.
That's right. And we got a foul.
One thing that we talked about on The Score, my show, which airs Saturday mornings on Tobacco Road Sports Radio, was that the Hornets have the most remaining games
At home, right?
at home,
Yeah.
14 of their next 17 at home. They have the most remaining games of any team in the Eastern Conference. They've got 22 games left on the schedule. Everybody else has 20 or less at this point.
I mean, I think they're in a good enough position where you might need to think about bringing LaMelo back if he's ready.
I mean, again,
In a
that
couple of
4-week
weeks.
timeline I thought was a little bit too hopeful, but, you know, the magic number to clinch at least a spot in at least the play-in tournament to finish no lower than 7th in the conference standings is 14.
Well, they were very careful. I saw that Borrego was very careful to not say that Ball was out for the season.
Right, and they said the same thing with Gordon Hayward, too.
Right. With a ankle sprain, you know, those can go 2-4 weeks depending on the severity of it.
Yeah, especially with a broken wrist, too, you know,
Yeah.
depending on how quickly that bone heals.
That 3 no good by Jackson. Wolves holding on to a 2-point advantage here. Hagee gets all the way to the cup. He misses it, but he gets fouled. I believe that's number 23, Sudan Merritt, with that foul. Hagee at the line. And this is the first.
If there's going to be regret in this game on either side of things, especially if the Wolves come out on the wrong side of this one, it's going to be missed opportunities at the free throw line.
Yeah, and they've been there a lot tonight, too. Hagee hits the second.
Now we're going full court pressure.
91-88 is your score here. Wolves holding on to a 3-point lead. But as we've seen, that could be over in a blink of an eye.
It's been a game of runs for High Point, so.
That, and just like that,
Just
the game
like
is tied. Trey McLean with his first 3 of the game. He's got 5.
No better time for it.
91 all is your score. And that ball's going to go out of bounds.
Defense. The intensity defensively for High Point has just been, it's been at an elitely high level all night here, Des.
We got a timeout here on the floor with 5:39 to go in the game. Wolves leading, or no, excuse me, it's tied, 91 apiece, Wolves and the Lycans. I was trying to figure out what a Lycan is when I saw that. Do you know what a Lycan is?
There's a lot of mascots I don't know.
Because there's
That's
no
one
like, there's no
What's
picture
a
of it.
disco turkey?
Is like an animal of some sort, or I guess I could use Google.
I think it's a lion.
What fun is that?
See, there's
Some
lots
kind
of
of cat?
mascots around sports that I don't know. What's a disco turkey?
I
What's a
was kind of
Spartan
surprised.
burger?
You know, I was kind of surprised with the amount of people that love that name.
Oh, I love the logo.
Everyone loves the logo,
It's
the
like
name,
they-
color scheme, and everything.
They turned John Travolta into the NBC logo from the 70s.
Yeah, that's
I love
exactly
it.
what they did, yeah.
They took a silhouette of John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever. They took the NBC logo from the 70s, and they meshed them together. Boom.
So
Your new favorite baseball team, ladies and gentlemen. Who
Not-
hopefully I'll be working for in some capacity.
91 apiece here in Winston-Salem. Wolves and the Lycans, and that was a quick 3 from Hutchinson, no good.
Now he knows
Picked
he
up.
should have hit that.
Fulcher with the rebound. Tried to rifle
Uh-oh.
it into the paint, but no
Oh,
good.
whoa.
They get it to King anyway.
Oh
What a
my
jam.
God! This!
And that's going to be an and one, a foul on top of it.
Hide the women and children!
93-91. King with authority. They tried to get some the first time. It was ricocheted out by a Lycan, and a quick pass back into the inside led to the dunk.
Everybody in the building thought Lynch was going to shoot that. He found King down there, and he gave him a first-class facial. Gave him the Saturday night special on the facial.
Rebounded by High Point. Jackson works his way down, kicks it out to Hutchinson. Guarded by Hagee. Tries to shake him. Tight defense by Hagee.
Well, we know who the ball's going to, don't we?
Gets past him.
Oh, my
scores
goodness.
on a floater.
He didn't care.
They cannot
All
guard.
five
That's what
white
he
shirts
says.
could have been guarding him. He still wouldn't have cared.
They can't guard me is what he said, running back up the court.
That's a big-time shot.
93 all.
Big rebound, though. Way to follow your shot.
Bolcher with the putback. Wolves take the lead again. 95-93 as we wind down here. 4:24 to go in the game.
The D. To wall it off.
Shot up and good by Sudan Merritt.
Well, they forgot about him, it would appear.
He's got 4.
In their defense, he hasn't really been on the score sheet all night, but
Yeah, he's got 4 points. That was only his second, or his only first
Look
shot
out.
of the second half.
Guess
Woods.
who?
And the scoring is picked back up again in the fourth quarter here as Woods drops in an easy bucket. 97-95, 2-point lead by the Wolves.
Here we go. Winning time.
McLean probes, gets back in the paint again. He passes it back out to Jackson. Jackson drives, shoots a floater of his own off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by the Lycans, and that's no good. High Point, Winston-Salem comes out with
They're
it.
going to slow
They're
things
going to
down.
slow
here.
it down a little.
We're on a little bit of clock here.
Fulcher brings the ball up here to reset. Waits for his boys to come down. And then he shoots a 3. No good.
That's another
Rebounded
good
by
look. They
Hutchinson.
just can't hit.
Hutchinson dribbles around and gets in for the score. Nice move by Hutchinson.
That's not a
Who's having a
situation in which
game.
somebody forgot about him. They know where the ball's going.
Hutchinson has been
He's playing
maybe
out of his mind right
maybe
now.
the best player on the court
Oh,
tonight.
there's no question about that, other than 13 in white.
Hutchinson has 34 points right now
Goodness.
in this contest with 2:53 to go, leading all scorers. That includes 4 3-pointers that he's had.
Like I said, just playing like a man possessed tonight.
Woods tries to drive, can't, looks around, gets, and that's going to be a held
It'd be a
ball.
held ball, yep. We'll jump it up.
And this is pro-style rules, so no possession arrow. They will jump here from the
I think there should be
circle.
a constitutional amendment outlawing the possession arrow.
You know, I used to be against it, but from watching so many and doing so many high school and college games now, I'm all right with it. Like it doesn't really
Am I
bother
used
me
to
as
it?
much as it
Yes.
used
Do
to.
I like it? No.
Quick 3 from Hagee, no good. Rebounded by King. There's a scramble. Hagee tries to get it, but throws it back into play. Lycans pick it up. They're going to slow this down. Hutchinson got away with a walk there.
We'll let it go.
McLean spots up for 3, and that's money.
He had time to call his tailor and schedule an appointment to get his suit worked on before he took the shot.
Lycans first to 100. 100 to 97 is the score here. Both teams going back and forth with the lead. Woods gets inside. They're going to call a foul. Block and foul on Jackson. That's his 3rd.
Mr. Do-It-All all night for Winston-Salem is going to go to the line here. Now, he's struggled at the free throw line, as has this Winston-Salem squad, so trailing by 3 here. And his free points that have certainly been left at the charity stripe. Missed them both.
Both free throws here. 197, still the score. Hutchinson all the way to the cup again. And that's going to be a foul
This dude,
on King.
I want to know what he had for breakfast.
He has played fantastic tonight. 34 points, 4 3-pointers.
It wasn't Wheaties. It was stronger than Wheaties.
He's been very impressed with Hutchinson.
With Frosted
Been
Flakes, Flakes, Lucky Charms. What are we thinking?
He's very quick off the dribble.
Pancakes.
Has pretty good range out to about 25, 27 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah, he's had a couple of long ones tonight. Can get to the cup
Like
pretty
Miles
much whatever
Bridges
he
last
wants.
night pulled up from the logo.
I saw that. Both free throws good for Hutchinson. 102-97 is your score here. The Lycans open up a 5-point advantage here with only 1:48 to go in the game. Hagee behind the three-point line, thinks about it, decides to drive on Moore.
Good
a little
play.
too strong.
He just couldn't finish.
And Moore
Gonna
gets
reach
harassed
in.
on the rebound, and they're going to send him to the line. Lynch with the foul.
Now, only one foul to give left for Winston-Salem here. Wolves are already in the bonus. They've got a foul left to give, though. They only sit at 14 fouls here with 25 left.
12 seconds on the shot clock. And just a layup given up there by the Wolves.
It's too easy. And at this point in the ball game, too, those are lapses in judgment you can't have happen.
3 no good, kicked back out. And that ball is picked up by the Lycans. Trey McLean. He's going to get a dunk.
That,
106-97.
That might be the dagger right there. Winston-Salem, you hope not, but.
Hagee shoots the 3.
Nope, needed that.
No good, but gets the rebound. They're going to call a foul on King, yeah. Over the back there for the rebound. That's going to be his 4th.
That's going to put him in the bonus, too.
So at the line, got Sudan Merritt. He's got 6 points in the game here. Check out more ACBL action here on netcastsports.com throughout the season. The next home game for the Wolves will be April the 24th, so in about 2 weeks, we'll be back here in Winston-Salem. Second shot good as well. 108-97 is your score.
That might just about do it right there.
And yeah, stolen by the Lycans. They're gonna not be able to hold it for the final possession. About 13 seconds in between the shot clock and the game clock.
Let's see if the Wolves call off the dogs here.
And the coach says no foul. They shoot a 3 as the shot clock's expiring, and that's going to probably do it here as the Wolves walk it back up. 13 seconds to go in the contest. 108-97 is your score. And the Wolves are just going to walk this out here, and they're going to lose their opener to High Point. Their first year of existence in the ECBL. Devin Hutchinson, player of the game for the High Point Lycans, 34
no doubt about
points.
that. My goodness.
34 points for Hutchinson to lead all scorers, and the Wolves defeat the Lycans defeat the Wolves. 108-97 is your final.